How we doing, folks? Your host Moose here on the Pitt Panthers Football Network as your Pitt Panthers, number 7 in the country, get ready to take on the Miami of Ohio Redhawks. Miami comes in at 1-2, and the Panthers are looking to run up the score on them, you wonder, as they welcome in some very good recruits. 4-star guard, 4-star defensive end, 4-star quarterback, all guys that the Panthers would love to bring into the blue and gold. And so, of course, they're hoping to put on a good show in a very winnable matchup. There's no doubt about it. A couple players the Panthers will have to contend with. Murphy, the receiver, has got 5 touchdowns. Allen at defensive tackle will try and wreak havoc on the Panthers offensive line. But overall, should be a good game for the Panthers. So we'll send you out to Heinz Field. So welcome to Heinz Field. The Pitt Panthers hosting the Miami of Ohio Redhawks. The Redhawks in red helmets, white jerseys, and red pants. Your Panthers in gold helmets, blue jerseys, and gold pants. And we take a little bit of a comparison here. We can see the Panthers offensively should be more than capable of running away with this game. The one thing they'll have to do is be careful with the ball is really the only thing that could really harm them. But passing wise, they're better than Miami. Rushing the ball, better than Miami. They score at a much higher clip than Miami, and they should be winning this game over Miami. There's no doubt about that. So without further ado, it's time for Pitt football. So the Panthers do start out with the ball. Miami chooses to kick, which means the Panthers will receive and take over with the ball, and they start off very brightly. Quadri Olson, who had a 155-yard rushing performance against Oklahoma State last week, starts off with a 9-yard run and gets the Panthers very close to a first down. On the ensuing 1st and 10, easy pass from Ben DiNucci finds Aaron Matthews on a little out route, or a little wheel route almost as a receiver, gets a first down. Chris Clark then on 2nd and 10 after that, an 11-yard grab, forces his way, just mauls through the defense for another Panthers first down. 3rd and 9 now, their first third down attempt from the Miami 27. DiNucci, he rolls out. He finds Quadri Henderson, who's stopped at the Panther 27-yard line. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6, but the Panthers, they're not wasting any time. They are going for it here on the opening drive. Really want to impose their will. So they come out in a 5-wide set. DiNucci drops back to pass. He's going to roll out. He's going to look, and he's going to scramble for the first down. 9 yards from Ben DiNucci, and the Panthers are into the red zone. 2nd and goal now from the 7-yard line. DiNucci running the read option, finds Quadri Olson. He barrels his way through 3 Redhawks and into the end zone, picking up where he left off last week after 3 touchdowns against Oklahoma State. He's got one here in the first half of the first quarter as the Panthers take a 7-0 lead. 2nd 3 now, Miami on their opening possession, and their quarterback Barr finds Martin on the out route, an 18-yard grab, and it's a first down for the Redhawks. They move the ball into Panthers territory on the 49. Shotgun set now for Ball. He's going to go ahead on a read option, dances outside of 2 men. Really nice throw on the run, finds Chris Hudson for 18 yards, and Miami is into scoring range in theory on the Pitt 32. Ball drops back and pass. He finds Smith, the tight end. He's tackled. It takes 3 guys to bring him down, and that's another first down for the Redhawks. So into the red zone now. It's 3rd and 13. Ball in the shotgun, drops back to pass. Sean Wolfgang, the freshman defensive end, gets his first career sack, brings down the quarterback, and that is a fantastic job. Lovely spin move to get around his the right tackle there, in on the quarterback, and before he can release the ball, he brings him down. Huge sack for the Panthers. It's going to force Miami into a field goal opportunity, but it's going to be a long field goal at that from about 44 yards out. Miami to attempt the kick, which it is up, and it is no good. So a big sack by Wolfgang is able to force Miami into a long field goal try, which results in a miss, and the Panthers will take full advantage. 2nd 1 for the Panthers on their ensuing possession. Shantez Moss, 8 yards for the Pitt Panther first down. So we rotated the running backs in this game to really get both of them a good opportunity to get some play out. Next play, Quadri Olson here on 1st and 10. He takes the read option for a nice carry of about 9 yards. He's already up to 55 yards here in just the first quarter on 7 carries. 2nd inches. Next play, DiNucci runs the read option the other way. He's got a ton of room going forward, and that's a 13-yard carry from Ben DiNucci. So fantastic run by the Panthers. Now 2 seconds left in the first quarter. 3rd and 5 for the Panthers, looking to convert. DiNucci finds Quadri Henderson for a little first down pass, and it's very low scoring here. We go into the end of the first quarter 7-0 with the Panthers leading, but they are driving and looking for their 2nd touchdown on the Redhawks here at Heinz Field. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers as we start out the second quarter here. Panthers in their flex look. They got Henderson on the jet sweep. He finds his way outside, dances back inside. Quadri Henderson breaks away, and he dives. He's into the end zone. A 32-yard touchdown run from Quadri Henderson. So after he gets the first down the last play, he shows off his speed. Look at the running here. Fantastic way to just pick his way through the blockers, through the Redhawk defenders, and that final burst of speed in the dive gets him into the end zone, and the Panthers take a 2-touchdown lead. Miami's next drive, it's 2nd and 4 though. Smith fumbles the ball after fighting off Jordan Whitehead. It's knocked loose by Salim Brightwell and recovered by Dwayne Hendricks. Huge takeover by the Panthers in a dominant territory, but the booth is going to review this one. The Miami running back Smith may have been down. Brightwell hits him. It's a little tough to see from that angle. Let's see if we can get a good view here. And this third view here, let's take a look. His knee looks like it hits before the ball comes loose. Tough to see from that angle, but we'll see what the review says. And they are going to reverse the play. Miami, huge turn of events. It goes to 3rd and 2 instead of the Panthers taking over, and they're going to come out in the I formation. Ball hands off to Smith. He fights off a tackle of Avonte Max, dances his way through a couple of men, and he's going to go to the end zone. Jordan Whitehead trying to chase him down. He can't catch him from behind. And so from one extreme to the other, Alphonso Smith with a turnover that becomes, just a normal carry, and on the next play takes it to the house and cuts the Panther lead in half. So 3rd and 12 now. Ben DiNucci, he's got all the time in the world in the pocket to look and run. He finds Ruben Flowers, the redshirt freshman receiver, catch and run of 26 yards, and the Panthers convert the long 3rd down and move into Redhawk territory. 3rd and 4 now. DiNucci, easy pass across the middle for Aaron Matthews. Just a simple 2-step drop and then a throw across the middle on the slant. Another 1st down for the Panthers through the air. 2nd and 7 now. DiNucci in the shotgun. He's going to roll out to his right. He loves rolling out. He finds Quadri Henderson for the touchdown. The 2nd touchdown of the day for the Panthers receiver. And that is going to put them back ahead by 14 points. Fantastic play by DiNucci. Rolls out to his right, then throws back across his body with a ton of pace. Finds Henderson right at the goal line open, and he waltzes his way into the end zone. And it's 21-7 Panthers. Redhawks ensuing possession now, utilizing that shotgun offense here. Ball drops back to pass. He looks. He found a man, but it's intercepted. Jordan Whitehead jumps the route. Welcome back to Jordan Whitehead. This is his first game back. Huge spin move. He could have taken out the house if he didn't cut inside. Just stayed up the sidelines. It would have been a pick six, but welcome back to the lineup. Jordan Whitehead, he was suspended for the first 3 games of the season, and he's already making an impact here in his first game back. Fantastic interception, great return, and just a few plays later, it was Shantez Moss punching it in from 1 yard out, and it is 28-7 Panthers over the Redhawks, and the rout is certainly on with 4.5 minutes to play in the first half. But Miami, they don't want to go down without a fight. There's no doubt about that here. Ball, though. A little play action to Smith. He's got his tight end, Smith, the other Smith, Ryan Smith in this instance, on a corner route, and that's a big first down for the Redhawks. 3rd and 9, though, from the 25. Ball on the screen. He finds the man, Thomas, who dances his way up the sidelines, and it's a touchdown-saving tackle from, I believe that was Dane Jackson, brings him down at the 4. 2nd and goal for Miami now from the Pitt Panthers 5-yard line. Ball drops back to pass. Can he find open man? No, he's going to be leveled, and Dwayne Hendricks is going to recover. It's going to be ruled a fumble. Even if it was ruled an interception, it wouldn't have mattered. Hendricks caught it on the fly, but that is a huge defensive stop by the Panthers, bending but not breaking, and the Pitt Panthers will take the ball over inside of their own 20-yard line. But 1st and 10, DiNucci rolls out and finds Quadri Olson on the wheel route, 20 yards, get out of the shadow of their own end zone, moving up to their 35. 2nd and 7 now, 2-minute drill time for the Panthers. DiNucci in the 5-wide set in the shotgun. Finds Quadri Henderson. That's a fantastic catch and run. He's going to be knocked down in Miami territory at the 45. DiNucci already up to 165 yards on the day. 1 minute to play here in the fourth. DiNucci in the shotgun. Jester Weah across the middle. He spins and twirls his way for a first down grab. That's 14 yards up to the Miami 31. Shotgun now, 5-wide set again. DiNucci drop back to pass. He looks. He threads it. Maurice French is into the end zone. Fantastic pass and catch from DiNucci to Maurice French. He's already up to 210 yards on the day as he finds French on the corner route into space, and nobody's going to catch the speedster receiver there. And the Panthers are now up 4 touchdowns, 35-7. But Miami, they're going to go to that passing attack. Only 35 seconds or so to play. They do get a long first down here at around the 50-yard line. Ball, 1st and 10. Deep, Dane Jackson gets beat by the receiver, Nate Becker. That is a the fullback, Nate Becker. That is a 40-yard grab. Gets Miami into field goal range, and so they're going to finish out the quarter with a late field goal as we head into halftime. Pitt Panthers 35, Miami Redhawks 10 here at Heinz Field. So the Panthers waltzing to a victory here, looking very convincing offensively. Ben DiNucci is really showing his chops right now. 348 yards of offense in the first quarter for the Panthers. The one thing they'll definitely want to improve on, though, is the pass defense. 199 yards passing already given up by the Panthers. Of course, some of those did come in garbage time late in the second quarter, with the Panthers already with a 4-touchdown advantage. But they don't want to be giving up any more yardage here. They want to show that they can stop the pass to give them a bit of confidence heading into a tough schedule, especially with Clemson coming up next week in Death Valley. So let's see how the Panthers can do in the second half. We'll see you just after this. So welcome back to Pitt Panthers football. Miami of Ohio leading off with the ball here in the second half. Ball drops back on 2nd and 10, and he is leveled. Amir Watts and Keyshawn Camp getting in there. Keyshawn Camp picking up the sack, his second of the evening, as the Panthers really getting to the quarterback very, very well, which they did not sack Mason Rudolph last game for Oklahoma State at all. So it's good to see them really pressuring the quarterback in this matchup. But DiNucci showing off his chops, rolling out and finding Jester Weah for a nice first down. 3rd and 6, and he does the exact same again. This time it's Weah coming across the formation to make a catch as DiNucci rolled to his right, a 20-yard grab and a first down for the Panthers. 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. DiNucci in the shotgun, drops back to pass. It looks to be a screen. He finds Shontez Moss. He's got blockers ahead of him. Absolute flattening from Alex Officer, and Shontez Moss waltzes into the end zone. He could have crawled into the end zone. 18-yard touchdown, and the Panthers are going to take a 42-10 advantage here in the third quarter. So after an easy Miami 3-and-out, the Panthers retake the ball halfway through the quarter here. DiNucci, little play action, fakes the handoff to Quadri Olson, rolls out, and it's Jester Weah yet again. An 11-yard grab as the Panthers get the first down. That's 5 catches for Weah on the day. 3rd and 13 for the Panthers. In the shotgun here, 3 to the right. Moss is motioned out of the backfield and out to the left. DiNucci all by himself, shotgun. He looks, he's got Moss on a streak route, and he's found him. A fantastic throw. That's the kind of touch passes that Ben DiNucci's really showing off in this game. Moss for 37 yards and a first down for the Panthers. 3rd and 7 now. They motion Moss out of the backfield yet again, so empty set for DiNucci. He looks, he finds Chris Clark. Fantastic leading pass to get to Chris Clark, and only Chris Clark. Really nobody else could have hauled that in. He had 2 receivers there, so he could have thrown it to Henderson or Chris Clark. He finds Clark, who turns upfield and into the end zone, and it's 49-10 Panthers as we end the third quarter here. An absolute blowout. The Pitt fans are ecstatic. This is what they wanted to see out of their team. None of this nail-biting stuff like we've had in really the first 3 matchups. To be honest, the Panthers had to come from behind against Rice. They held off the Penn State and Indiana Lions to win by 3, and it took 3 overtimes for them to beat Oklahoma State. So it's very nice that they can relax in this one. Another interception, as this time it's DeMar Hamlin stealing the ball away as the Miami quarterback threw in the double coverage. It's another interception, and it's a fantastic grab by Hamlin, who's really already, after a freshman All-American season for the Panthers last year, he's showing some fantastic chops staying in that nickel corner role for the Panthers. But they bring in some guys that don't get a ton of playing time. This is Rafael Arujo Lopes with a 1-yard carry on the reverse, and it's Thomas McVitie, who was the Panthers' opening day starter against Rice, has yet to complete a pass, and there's his first ever completion at the NCAA level, a 7-yard pass to Matt Flanagan, the Panthers' senior tight end makes the grab at McVitie, showing that he can manage the offense. I mean, it is just Miami of Ohio, but McVitie's doing fantastically. That's a great run by Shantez Moss at 15 yards. Fantastic blocking. McVitie just managing the game. Panthers at the 50 now. Little screen to Aaron Matthews. Some fantastic blocking. Again, Jared Jones-Smith leading the way there, and that's a 13-yard catch and run from Aaron Matthews on the bubble screen and a first down. 3rd and 7 from the 35. McVitie again finds Rafael Arujo Lopes for a great catch over the middle of 9 yards, and that's all he did. Managed the offense very well. Eventually, the Panthers would flame out in the red zone, so 4th and 8. Jay Bump comes in to kick the field goal. He puts it through the uprights, and the Panthers would go on to win this game 52-10. So really, you can't say anything negative about this performance. Ben DiNucci with one of his best performances of his career. 4 touchdowns, 321 yards, no turnovers, which is the biggest thing for DiNucci with how fantastically that he played. And it was an easy victory for the Panthers. They took a commanding lead, 35-10 at the half, and they never looked back. Quadri Henderson was fantastic. 2 touchdowns from him. DiNucci with 4 passing touchdowns. Shantez Moss actually had 2 touchdowns. So fantastic. Great to see Jordan Whitehead back in the lineup getting an interception and having some impact for the Panthers as well. So really all positives to be taken from this game. The Panthers were also much better against the pass. Didn't allow Miami to score at all in the second half. Were really, really good on defense, so something to build on as they take on Clemson in their next matchup. So as always, guys, from Heinz Field, the Panthers 52, Miami 10. Hail to Pitt. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.